Hello everyone and welcome to this video on graphing functions. Today we are going to unlock the mystery of plotting the graphs of various functions. So if you are looking to ace your maths exams and if you are just curious about how to plot straight line graphs, so this video is for you. So let's get started. Okay, here the biggest question is why do we want to know about the straight lines? And is there any equation for that? Yes. Straight line graphs, first of all, are the linear graphs and lots of uses in mathematics. One use in the maths is navigation, which is very important. And we may want to know the equation of the straight line graph, so we can program it into the computer, and that will plot the line on the screen along with the several others to make shapes and graphs. Okay, so which is important for the shapes and graphs as well. Okay, let's see the plots of the following straight line graphs. Okay, now here x is equal to 2x minus 3 is the first one given to us. This is a linear equation in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, which means m is the slope or gradient, you can say, and c is the y-intercept. And in this case, that minus 3 is the y-intercept and 2 is my gradient. The slope of 2 means that every 1 unit increases in x, y will increase 2 units. So the y-intercept of minus 3 means that the line will intersect the y-axis at the point 0, minus 3, as you can see it on the graph. And similarly, we are going to plot all the values and we are going to make a straight line. Now, second one says y is equal to 3 minus 2x. Now here, this is also given for the linear equation, which is in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. But here mx is given at the second place, which is minus 2x, and c or y-intercept is given at the first place. So here, my 3 is my y-intercept and 2 is my gradient, which means the slope of minus 2 means that every 1 unit increases in x, y will decreases by 2 units. And the y-intercept of 3 means that the line will intersect the y-axis at the point of 0 and 3. And this is how I'm going to plot the values and my straight line. I'll join these dots through my straight line. Now the third one is given as y is equal to x. Now here, this is a simple linear equation where the slope is 1 and the y-intercept is 0. Okay. The slope of 1 means that every 1 unit increases in the x, the y will increase 1 unit as well. And if I start, the point where we are going to plot the first point is 0 and 0 because it is going to intercept at y-axis, right? And I'll start pointing my dots and make my straight line. Now here, let's understand about the horizontal straight line. Horizontal straight lines are also a straight line graphs drawn on the axis. Now here are the points given to us as 0, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5. Okay, these are the points on the line. And they have the same value, y is equal to 5. As you can see, the second value in each coordinate is 5, which means y is equal to 5. So this is what my straight line will look like. Okay, and this is going to be parallel to my x-axis. Let's understand about the vertical straight line now after the horizontal straight line. Now here's a vertical straight line graph drawn on the axis. The points here are 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, and 3, 6, which are on the line. And they have the same x value of 3. Okay, so therefore the line is called x is equal to 3, which is parallel to y-axis. So anytime if you have given a question like y is equal to 5 or x is equal to 1, y is equal to minus 3, x is equal to 6, x is equal to minus 1, or y is equal to minus 5, what does that mean? It means if I take the example of y is equal to 5, the equation y is equal to 5 represents a straight line that is parallel to the x-axis and passes through the y-axis at a point 0 and 5. So this is a horizontal line that is always a constant on a constant height of 5 units above the x-axis regardless of the value of x. Okay, and how we are going to plot it? Like this. Similarly for others also, same way. Let's take this example and sketch the graph of the equation says x plus y is equal to 4. To sketch the graph, we can start by converting the equation into the slope intercept, which is y is equal to mx plus c, and where m is my slope and y is my intercept, which is my c. So step 1 is converting the slope intercept, okay, which is in the form of x plus y is equal to 4. Take x to the other side to isolate y on one side. So the value which we will get here is y is equal to minus x plus 4. Now we have the equation in the slope intercept form, which is where the slope is m is equal to minus 1, okay, and my c is equal to 4. Now my second step, which is going to be the y-intercept, is the point where the graph crosses the y-axis, okay, which occurs when x is equal to 0. For example, if we have taken x is equal to 0, we can plug in x is equal to 0 into the equation to find the y-intercept. So here it will go like this. So the value which I have got for y is 4. So the y-intercept is at the point of 0 and 4. This is how I'm going to plot my points here. Now, if we go to the third step, now finding the slope. Third step is finding the slope. Now, the slope of the graph is m is equal to minus 1, which means that every unit increases in x, the corresponding value of y decreases by 1 unit, and vice versa. So the negative slope indicates that the graph of slanting downwards from the left to right actually. Okay, so these are the points given, and the step 4 is, as per the information given to me, as per the value which I have found, I have to plot my graph. So based on the slope of the y-intercept, we can sketch the graph of the equation x plus y is equal to 4 as follows. So first, if I start substituting the value, first one which we got is 4, y's value is 4. If I change my x value as 4, then my y's value will be 0. Okay, so the y-intercept is at 0 and 4, both the sides. So the slope is minus 1, which means the graph slants downward from left to right. We can start at the y-intercept at 0, 4, okay, and use the slope form of minus 1 to draw the straight line that slants downward from the left to right. And this line represents the graph of the equation, which is x plus y is equal to 4. Okay, now we have given this question. Draw a graph of y is equal to x plus 3. Value of x is minus 3 to 3. It means all the values between minus 3 to 3 is going to come into it. So we're going to plot curve in boxes and then start plotting this value. So starting with minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and then start substituting those values, x values, into y is equal to x plus 3. So if you do that, your values will be, if you put minus 3 plus 3, which is going to be 0. Similarly, minus 2 will give 1, minus 1, 2, 0 will 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this is how I'll get all my answers. Y is equal to x plus 3 here. Now, after getting all the answers, we know the coordinates are like this. And as per the coordinates, now I'm able to plot my graph. So if I say plus 3 and 0 is here, then minus 2 and 1, minus 1 and 2, similarly 0 and 3, and then 1 and 4, and 2 and 5, and 3 and 6. And then draw a straight line graph. This is how I'm going to explain that this line is related to y is equal to x plus 3. Thank you for watching this video on a straight line graph. By now, you should have a good understanding of what these terms means and why they are important. And with a solid understanding of plotting straight line graph, you'll be able to, mastering the concept related to it. So hope to see you all again. Till then, bye-bye.